Perfect timing.
All right. Thank you, Madam Mayor. So if we're calling back to order here at 8:06, I'll turn the floor over to Ms. Kemp. Ms. Kemp, you're on with council and you have 5 minutes. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, Council. Thank you, Mayor. On behalf of the West Vancouver Chamber of Commerce, we would like to pledge our support to the Gateway residences and their application. The multitude of benefits and reasons for approval have been outlined in detail, and when read, all suggest they fall within the OCP and plans as set forth by the Council. The OCP is the structural drawings of the city's foresight into its future and have been discussed and documented with a vision in mind. Density, diversity, a strong community, and economy are what every city council should strive for, and that main mandate is clear and focused. Within such a statement, controversy will come, and it is also clear that when proposals for development are presented, advocates of controversy appear. The role and actions of the West Vancouver Community Stakeholders Group appears to be just that, controversial for the sake of being controversial. Is that really representing the community and the truth? Gateway residences were forced to respond to a mass email to, quote, set the record straight, unquote, outlining line by line the statements made by this stakeholder group that were actually controversial to the actual truth as presented by the developers. The subject of traffic concerns were addressed, yet this community stakeholder group was vocal, violent, and adamant against the B-line transit route. It asked, is this deal already done? If that was the case, why are the public and the businesses asked to provide input to the councillors? The CAC was stated at being between $4 and $6 million, when in fact it is $10 million, and with additional contribution amounts to over $31 million. That amount is significant, and most municipalities would welcome an input of that size to assist in the development of their community. Our world today is being challenged. Individuals, businesses, all levels of government are finding a way to work together to rebuild, move forward, and stay on track. The Gateway Residence proposal helps in a way that follows course with the OCP, stays with the mandate of the local government, and is rebuilding the community to a sustainable level. Additional rental units, attainable units aimed at the missing middle, a CAC of significant value, art, entertainment, public space catering to active child play. All of these are standout points that need not to be overlooked. It appears that the West Vancouver Community Stakeholder Group is against any and all of the developments proposed by City Council. If that truly is the case, then it is clear that the not in my backyard syndrome is the leading force of this group. No community or municipality ever grew with that mindset, and neither will West Vancouver if it continues to be led by those who are threatened by change. The old adage of the only thing constant is change, and it is just that change that now needs to come into effect. We are in a world pandemic. Our largest neighbor and trading partner, the U.S., is in a state of panic and chaos. And here, in our own little world, is an opportunity for change. Let's make that change. Let's believe in our future, and let's follow the plans that have been set out. The Gateway residents should form part of those plans. If I still have a minute, I would like to also read on behalf of Min Kim. Dear Mayor, Madam and Council, just 2 days ago, I spoke about our community's need for not just below market rental, but various forms of housing so that people can move up or down the spectrum of housing diversity from below market rental to ownership. In addition to these thoughts that have been repeated so much, I would also like to comment on the future and vitality of retail centers. Our retail landscape is very different from much of the highway-oriented commercial uses and big box forms in other metropolitan centers. The future and economic sustainability of our retail depends on our Tier 1 and Tier 2 retail centers, creating its own consumer base, protecting brick and mortar businesses from the ever-increasing online platform. It is commonly said in retail, if you don't change and stay relevant, you die. So the retailers must transform and create a lifestyle-oriented village in and of itself. You can see this trend everywhere. Oak Ridge, Redwood, Richmond, Lougheed Town Center, Burnaby, Quad Real. Our OCP and EDP are clear in identifying Ambleside as our town center. When Park Royal opened in 1954, our district established the Ambleside apartment area as a response to revitalizing Ambleside by increasing the local consumer base. In today's world, it's not either or. It's about the 15-minute community that Mr. John Peters spoke of, and these communities help one another. As we think of our children and their children, I can't help but to imagine a vibrant and revitalized town center at Ambleside, but also a sustainable village center in Park Royal, and later at Cypress Village. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kemp. Sorry, you were just at the time right when my alarm went off, so thank you very much for your comments.
Great.